One big mistake with setters that people make is that they give people, Lathan, you're going to work for me for 10 hours straight. It's like, bro, no one in this room can sit there for 10 hours messaging people. Like, you lose your mind. So kind of be realistic in terms of, like, okay, you can do maybe 4 hours, like an hour or two off, and like another 4 hours or something like that. You need to kind of break that up a little bit, because if you just try and get people to do 10-hour shifts, it's going to be terrible, and they're going to be like in the gym replying to messages. Like, it's not great.
Tomorrow I have a meeting with Sander.
Okay.
First time hiring consultant.
Tick.
So what are like the main key points?
So the main things I would look at when you're hiring a setter is, one, where are they from? Okay. How did you find him? He engaged you? Yeah. Okay, has he got any experience? Has he got any experience? Yeah. Okay, so I would like kind of stress test people a bit. I'd be like, okay, cool. So imagine I'm a guy and I'm struggling to lose weight, and I've said I've tried like a keto diet. What would you say back to me? Just throw him on the bus with like random things that people might say. Yeah, if he's good with stuff like that, that's the first thing I would look at. And then the biggest thing you want from setters is that they have kind of like fluid intelligence. They can kind of think for themselves a bit, and that they're like disciplined, are going to turn up, and then they're kind of hungry for it. If he wants to make money, like particularly your account, you have a lot of engagement, you would do very, very well. So I would. Yeah, and then, so what I would do for you, I would create, this is my perfect client, the type of person who I want you to focus on. Like not in a disrespectful way, not the maybe Pakistani people from Dubai who might be following you. Like this is the, if it's not this type of person, like don't waste your time, because it's like, it's the efficiency thing of like you're just wasting time. Spend the time on the right people, and if you find someone who's really good, like take your time with them. And what I'd actually maybe even do is, if you see someone who like, I don't know, like the guy sees he's got a Bugatti or something stupid, I don't know, like we're in Dubai, these weird things happen, message you and then you voice note the guy or something, like try and create, because there'll be some people in there in your audience 100% who you could sell very high ticket coaching programs to, and they're the people you want to kind of pull out and like make sure you nurture that process through.
So do I, talking about the follow-ups, the voice
Yeah.
notes, do I do this?
I would set that up 100%. In particular for the first message that's getting sent is really, really valuable. Because I know you obviously automate all of yours with Go High Level, but because it's automated, they know it's automated, they're like, I don't want this.
So I let them engage with the people that are like engaging with my content.
Yeah. I would do new followers. I get them to follow up off of the automation. No, just the like, get them to go through the ideal prospects you want. So like, if you write a document of like, this is my perfect client of who we want to work with, and I'd also be like, this is who we do not want to work with. So like, he's crystal clear on that, because otherwise, the worst thing you want is him wasting his time with that, or then also trying to book in people who's like, is the delivery driver, and I'm like, dude, this is a waste of time. So being very clear from that is very important. So I'd say for everyone here, if you haven't done that with your setters, have like an ICP, ideal client profile, of like, this is the exact person we work with, this is who this avatar is. Like, you should know that from a marketing perspective anyway. And then, and you might have, as your business grows, like kind of different variations of that, but you should kind of have clarity with that.
How about the commission and the payments?
That kind of depends. What have you spoken to him about so far?
So what I told him is we're going to do like a test.
Okay.
8 weeks. Told him I want to close 8 people in these 8 weeks, so 1 per week. 10%. Then we might like up the percentage.
10% commission only setting.
On every like.
That's quite high, but it's fair. What's your program price, right? Is it 3,000?
Between 2 and 3.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. If it's just on the upfront payment, I think it's probably on the high end, but then if he's very good and you're not paying him a base, you can't really lose. But what you also want is him to be incentivized, so then he finds you the best leads. Like, we have a setter who's, I've spoken about a lot, who's like 18, who's Romanian, and we just pay him commission only, and he crushes. He's so good at high level conversation, to the point that like, some clients who we work with actually know he's on my account, and they'll message asking him like, oh, what do you think of it? Like, dude, like, you're not supposed to be coaching people. Like, they'll start asking him advice. I'm like, I saw it yesterday, I just kind of ignored it. But that's what you want, because when they're bought in, what they focus on, they have a percentage of the upside, they're looking for the whales, like the clients who like, okay, this guy could pay a lot of money, then like later you need to take this guy. Do you know what I mean?
Charlie, so I'm going to be onboarding a new seller tomorrow or by the weekend. For that process, obviously I don't want to give a login credentials straight away for like Meta or Instagram and mobile. Would you recommend just putting them as an account user on a Meta Business Suite?
You could, yeah. So what I would do, what we do now is, and if you've got the ability to do this, is a great way to kind of test setters. It might be a good idea for you as well, Dino. Is that the first day we will put them in somewhere where they can't really cause any damage. So. So for us, we use school. So we'll message people coming into our school community. Maybe if you don't use Facebook much, you could put them on Facebook. Because all you want to do is look at like, how do they handle conversations with actual people and how does that kind of work? And then if they then perform, we then move them up. And like, even in our own business, we move people from our 7-figure scaling systems account. Like that Matasia guy I mentioned, he came in and he was dialing. He then went into the Instagram account for 7-figure scaling systems. He then went to my main account, and then he took a sales call yesterday. So he's kind of worked his way through, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. And then at what point would you give someone like access to your Instagram?
Once I kind of had proof of concept, once I was comfortable with them, the big thing for that is kind of trust, but also as long as you've got two-factor authentication on, you don't have an issue. The most important thing, and everyone in this room needs to take ownership of doing this, is to make sure they're on a VPN and you're on the same location. Yeah. And do not give them the passcode, the password, until they send you like a screen recording on their phone of like, yeah, I'm logged in, here it is.
And 6 months in, when they start logging out and your account goes to the Philippines, which is where my account has been.
Okay, so that's not because of a VPN, that's because of the GPS. Oh. So you need to have a GPS spoofer on the account if they're in a weird location.
Is it safe as long as it's the same country, or must be the same exact location?
If it's, I personally would. Okay, so the most valuable asset you probably have in your business online is probably your Instagram account. Yeah. So like, I would have like we use Surfshark, I'd have an account that you have a dedicated VPN or a specific VPN that you use, and then everyone logs in and use the exact same one, just to minimize any problems. Because the sake of an extra half an hour of like making sure it's done properly could save a lot of headaches in the back end. So I would recommend doing that and having all using the exact same. If you enjoyed this clip and you're a business owner, content creator, or coach, and you want help in terms of exactly how to scale your business to the next level using ads, AI, VSLs, setters, and building teams to basically monetize your business and monetize your knowledge, but without you having to press all the buttons, it's never been easier than before. What we can do is we can walk through the whole process in terms of how we're doing this over and over and over again with content creators, with business owners. If you hit the link at the bottom of this video, you can book a call with us and the team. We can audit your whole business, show you where the bottlenecks are, and show you exactly how we can scale. And if we think you're a good fit to work with us, we can show you what that looks like too.